Do you ever wonder what it really takes to grow a multi-million-dollar brand? Do you ever ask yourself, what is going on in their noggin that is not going on in mine? Well, in this episode, I'm going to share with you the 5 things that really create a millionaire mindset. Hi, I'm Keri Murphy, and welcome back to Inspired Living TV, where we inspire lives and empower entrepreneurs. And I have had the great fortune to sit around the table with some of the most amazing 7- and 8-figure women in business. I've also interviewed countless millionaires and billionaires about what it really took to grow their business. And I'll tell you something that you might not guess. It's not so much what they do as it is what they think. Now, what I've realized is a common thread with every single millionaire is their power of belief and intention. What does this mean? You can't create a $1 million brand if you don't believe that you can create one. It's amazing when I think that only 4% of businesses create over 7 figures. And yet, it is so possible. And actually, we need more women creating 7-figure businesses so we can create wealth and put it back into the world. But my question to you is, do you believe you actually can create a $1 million business? Do you believe in your vision? Do you hold a dream that is so vivid that you know exactly what it is that you're creating? When it comes to business messaging, I say a confused mind will never buy. When it comes to creating the life of your dreams, a confused conscience cannot do. So if you're not clear with what it is that you want to create, then the conscious mind can't step into action to make it happen for you. And believe it or not, 95% of everything you create in your life is based on your subconscious. That is the part of the brain that you don't realize is working, that's working all the time. It's like when you get in your car and you're driving to a destination and you have no idea how you got there, but you're just kind of on autopilot. That is how your subconscious works every day. So if there's a part of you, a belief within you, that deep down doesn't believe that you can create a 7-figure business, no matter what systems or people you put in place, you'll have a hard time achieving it. So get clear on the vision, get clear on what you want, even if you don't know exactly what that looks like. Paint a picture so your conscious and subconscious can work together to make it happen. Now, along with needing a clear picture, you also need clear intentions. I have an incredible spiritual mentor who taught me the power of intention, writing out your intentions, taking time each and every day to breathe life into your intentions. I am perfect, whole, and complete. I am building and creating a 7-figure brand that's going to impact millions of lives. Whatever those intentions are for you, write them down and then sit down and actually get clear and breathe them in. So again, the conscious roadmap is clear. All right, that is step number 1. Step number 2 is understanding that time is money. If there is one thing that I hear from my millionaire friends, peers, and celebrities that I've interviewed, is they don't look at time as something to ever be wasted. In fact, time is our most precious commodity. A millionaire is always looking at how they can invest to save time. Because at the end of the day, as a business owner, as a visionary, you are the one that holds the vision. You're the one who should be sharing the message. You're the one doing the genius work that only you can do. And when we waste time, we are usually wasting thousands, if not millions of dollars. So understanding that we all have the same amount of time in the day. No one is born with the success gene. Each and every one of us has the same opportunity to create and grow 7- and 8-figure brands. The problem is so many of us waste time because we don't know what to do, or we're not clear on what to do, or we don't invest in the things that actually produce income. So we need to get very clear on how we're using our time. And when you look at making investments, look at how you're going to invest to save time. The third tip is what I call long-term ROI. A millionaire never looks at the upfront cost. They look at the long-term ROI. What does that mean? Return of investment. So you know when you're shopping and you pick up those pair of shoes and they're really expensive, like maybe they're a pair of Louis Vuittons, and you're thinking to yourself, do I need to spend $1,000 on a pair of shoes? You call that sticker shock, right? But what's the long-term ROI of those Louboutins? How are you going to feel when you wear them besides pain, right? Is it going to make you feel better? Now, I'm not going to say go out and invest in $1,000 pair of shoes. That is a short-term ROI. But when you look at your business, when you look at investing in the growth of your business, I encourage you not to look at the upfront sticker price, whether that's coaching or investing in systems or team, but look at what investing in that thing will allow you to create long term. I have invested hundreds and thousands of dollars in my coaching, in my team, in my personal growth and development. And I will tell you that now when I make decisions, I'm always asking myself, what is going to come from this 6 months from now, a year from now? What we do today creates the outcome in our business 90 days from now, a year from now. So we got to stop looking at the upfront cost and ask ourselves the millionaire question, what is the long-term ROI? Now, the fourth tip is actually strategies. There are 3 things that are proven methods that millionaires do to grow and scale their business. The first one, especially during an economic downturn, is invest in marketing. I know, crazy, right? But right now, millionaires are doubling down on their marketing, getting their message out there even more. They're not sitting back being risk adverse, waiting for the times to come to an end or for them to move past this time. They take advantage of what times show up for them. So right now, you need to be looking at how am I reaching my ideal customer and client in a bigger way and reaching them where they're at. So millionaires are constantly investing in marketing. The second thing they do, they invest in team. Remember, I just talked about time is money. I hear so much from struggling business owners that they can't afford help. And I'm constantly saying, how can you not afford to get help? How can you continue to do all things and not do the thing that you're really great at that's actually going to drive up the revenue? So investing in team is so incredibly important because you cannot and should not be growing a business on your own. And the third thing a millionaire is always investing in is themselves. Every single person I have ever interviewed has mentors, has coaches, invest in mastermind groups. This last year, I was part of a 7- and 8-figure women's mastermind group with one of my coaches. And I will tell you, what we talked about around that table, the insights, the connection, the opportunities that came to be from that group was worth the investment 10 times over. Again, a great example of upfront cost. It wasn't cheap for long-term ROI. These are women I will be friends with for a lifetime. So again, invest in marketing, invest in team, and invest in yourself. Get a coach, get a mentor, work on your personal development, on your belief system, so you're all in alignment, so you can actually welcome the money as it comes into your life. And the fifth tip, which I just mentioned but I want to reiterate, is you are who you surround yourself with. I just talked about the mastermind group I invested in. As I look to grow my business and as my peers look to grow theirs, yes, we invest in coaches, we invest in team, but we really look at who we're sitting at the table with. Who are you sitting at the table with? Are you the smartest person in the room, or are you surrounded by other visionaries and leaders that excite you, that inspire you, that challenge you, that help you grow and expand your business and your mindset? Jim Rohn says, you are the combination of the 5 people you surround yourself with the most. Nothing can be more true when it comes to building $1 million business. We don't know what we don't know. As Les Brown says, you can't see the frame when you're in the picture, right? So we gotta surround ourselves with people that can help us look at the frame and the picture from a different perspective. So I highly recommend finding a mastermind or a group of powerful women like we bring together at Brilliant, where you can really come together, hold up each other, hold each other's visions, and help put them into action. So those, my friends, are the 5 tips, the 5 steps that every millionaire really embraces in their millionaire mindset when it comes to growing a business. You can't create $1 million brand if you don't believe it can happen. So start there, get clear on your vision, and watch where you put your time and energy so you can invest in the things that will bring your business to life. All right, I would love to hear from you. When I present this to my clients, there's usually some really big ahas, like time is money, right? So I would love to hear from you. Please post your comments below. And if you love this video and you're inspired by it, please share it with someone, because when you are inspired, you inspire others. And we need a lot more inspiration in the world right now. Thank you so much for watching. Everything that you want is right there for you. And if you are looking to surround yourself with an amazing group of women that will truly help you create a 7- and 8-figure brand, I invite you to come to Brilliant, the premier online virtual event for women entrepreneurs. It's taking place September 13th through the 15th, and we're going to put all these practices and so much more into place. As always, remember to keep dreaming it, living it, and being it. Until next time.